a little profit shot, because
Let's
if you
do
had
it.
a resolution, my friend, it should be to be better at this. Let's do it.
Well, I got news for you, Kay. You went 1 for 3 last week. Gronk was 2 for 3, so he's cut that lead down to 4 points. And today we're going to focus on that huge AFC North matchup on Saturday night. Bengals Steelers. Gronk, going to start with you. The line for Russell Wilson's passing yards set at 235.5. So what do you think? Does he go over or under?
Wait, I got a question. When does proper shot end? Are we taking this into the playoffs, or is this the final week?
Matthew?
We're going into it'll end when you take the lead, Gronk. How about that? No, we'll go through the
We're going into the playoffs. All right, so I'm going with Russell Wilson passing yards over under 235.5. I'm going to go over. The Cincinnati Bengals defense has been suspect all year long. The Steelers need this because they have a possibility of winning the division as well if the Baltimore Ravens lose. So he's going over.
All right, I like it, Kay. I saved you Joe Burrow. I'm doing one nice thing for you for the new year. You get to talk about Joe Burrow right now. His line for passing yards, 284.
I don't care what it is. It's over. It's over. I don't care if it's 600. I'm going over. And what is it? 284.5. I see.
Yeah.
He's 359 yards away from hitting. Hear me clearly here. 5,000. He's 359 from hitting 5,000 on the season. I think he gets that. I think he gets it. He's thrown for over 350 in 4 of the last 7. He keeps it rolling and he gets that 5K mark. And then maybe he gets the MVP.
Well, let's go. All right, Gronk. Jamar Chase's line for receiving yards, 92.5. You think he goes over or under that?
Well, if Joe Burrow's throwing for over 600 yards, according to Kay, well, then he's going to need Jamar Chase to have about half of those. So there's no doubt if Jamar Chase's line was at 200 yards, I would still pick over. So what is it at? Over under 92.5? I'm going to go over.
This is going to be a high-scoring game. Love it. All right, Kay. On the Steelers side, George Pickens' line for receiving yards is 67.5. Does he go over that?
Yeah, he needs like 2 catches to get that done. He's averaged 77 yards per game since Russ has taken over. Go balls, whatever you want to call them. You know who's had some issues with the deep ball? The Bengals. George's going to make plays in this one. Over.
All right, Gronk. One anytime touchdown score for the Steelers on Saturday night.
I'm going to go with Najee Harris. They got to run that ball when they get into the red zone, and he's going to have a touchdown at any time in the game, somewhere between the first quarter and the fourth quarter, Hamilton. I'm feeling it.
All right, Kay. One anytime touchdown score for the Bengals.
If anybody wants to know what it's like to be a girl in a boy's world, here it is. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to go, I'm going to go Jamar Chase. He wants to lock up the Triple Crown. It's fun for me, fun for him. 16 touchdowns right now, get paid. That's amazing. He needs to make it at least 1 per game on the season. I think it happens. I love it. So let's take a look here. Joe Burrow over 284.5 yards for me. George Pickens over his receiving yards, and Jamar Chase scoring a touchdown. Gronk's got Russell Wilson over 235.5 passing yards. Jamar Chase over 92.5 receiving, and Najee getting in the end zone.